video. It's a video all about tea, and I love tea. I feel like I'm saying tea in a really weird way. Tea. Tea. It does wonderful things for my mental state. I like the way it tastes. I like the entire act of drinking tea. And so today I'm gonna show you some of my favorite teas and some of my favorite mugs. I'm gonna start with the most boring, which is not boring, it's essential to my life. It's just plain black tea. And I drink lots of different types of just like plain tea, but the one I'm drinking right now is PG Tips. I am definitely a Yorkshire Gold kind of gal because I really, really like strong tea. But we have this box now, so I'm just drinking this. And this is really good too. The unique thing about these ones is that it's actually like a pyramid bag. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell this, but it's in the shape of a pyramid. And Aslan swears that it makes a difference. Yeah, it says, our ingenious pyramid bag is shaped to give the tea leaves room to move, freeing the delicious taste and giving you the perfect cuppa every time. So this is a great option. I actually got this on sale and it came with a free monkey because their like spokesperson thing is this monkey. And I gave the monkey to my dog, but you know, just throwing that out there. Not a live monkey, okay? It's like a stuffed toy. Imagine if it came with a free real monkey. Then my life would be complete. If you want to go a little more high society, try this one. It's the Tea Pig's Everyday Brew. I use this tea for like special occasions, usually on weekends. Either when I feel really sleepy or if it's like a weekend or I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself today. I use this tea because it just tastes, it's like, you can really taste the difference, I think. They have this unique netting bag. Smells amazing. So some benefits of drinking this kind of tea include gives you energy because there's caffeine in here, and I don't drink a lot of coffee because it makes me feel weird, it makes my heart feel weird, and it makes my mind feel weird. So usually in the morning, first thing I do is make a cup of tea because it wakes me up. There are also antioxidants in black tea. It can boost your immune system, and it can also be a stress reliever. I'm not sure if it's because of something in the tea or if it's just because of the act of it. Like, I know when I make a cup of tea and I just sit there and I'm just quiet and I drink my tea, I feel instantly de-stressed. So that's another good black tea, but like I said, my favorite is Yorkshire Gold. Green tea. I always have a stash of green tea at all times. I love green tea. The one I'm drinking right now is by the brand Clipper. It's natural, fair, and delicious. So it's fair trade, pure green tea. It says, we never add anything artificial. We don't even bleach our bags. Green tea. You always hear people like, if you want to lose weight, you gotta drink green tea. Now, I don't necessarily think if you like drink green tea all damn day, you're gonna like, you know, lose 50 pounds or anything, but green tea is supposed to help increase fat burning. It's supposed to help boost your metabolism. And like pretty much every tea I'm gonna mention, it's loaded with antioxidants. So all in all, just a great tea to drink. I usually have this in the evening. I love to put a little lemon in there, but sometimes I have it in the morning if I'm just kind of like chilling around. But yeah, green tea with lemon is like, whew. Nothing better than that sometimes. I'm gonna move on to two of my favorite licorice teas. I feel like when I say the word licorice, half of you are going to be at home repulsed, like, ugh. But do not be repulsed. This isn't like, I personally love black licorice. It's my favorite kind of like sweet. I love it so much. But licorice tea is actually made from, just as I was getting to a very crucial point, the doorbell rings. But licorice tea is actually made from the licorice root, so it tastes completely different to like a piece of black licorice. I've read that licorice has been used in Chinese medicine for years because it's a great detoxifier. Another interesting fact about licorice is that it contains antidepressive compounds. It can also help with stress and anxiety and things like that. I was just doing some quick reading on this last night, so I'm definitely not an expert, but I read that a natural remedy to depression and anxiety is something called St. John's wort. Wort spelled W-O-R-T, not like a wart on your toe or finger or wherever you get warts. Let's not go into genital wart. Okay, what? No, just stop. Kind of like a holistic, natural remedy for people with depression, anxiety, high stress levels, that sort of thing. But there seems to be some controversy around it, and licorice is a great alternative to St. John's wort, apparently. So if that interests you, definitely do some more research on that, but that's what I was reading last night. Anyway, I'm gonna start with my all-time favorite tea that I drink all the time. I've mentioned it millions and millions and millions of times. It is the Tea Pig's Licorice and Peppermint tea. And if you want to see more from Tea Pigs, I did a Tea Pigs tea haul ages and ages ago. They've got really great teas, but I'll link that down below. Anyway, I digress. The licorice and peppermint tea is so well loved by me. It has these cool little particles in there of the licorice root and the peppermint, and it's so sweet. I think that's the most fascinating thing about this, is that it almost tastes like you're drinking liquid sugar, but it's natural and there's no sugar in it. It's like the perfect after dinner treat when you kind of get like a little sugar craving. I mean, sometimes I break and I have like a cookie or something, but it really does help with cravings, and it just tastes so good, and it's so soothing, and it's very zen. So I would highly recommend this, and like I said, it doesn't taste like regular licorice. Something a little bit different, but still along the same lines, is the Twinings, I think that's how you say that, Licorice All Sorts Earl Grey tea. So this is licorice tea mixed with Earl Grey. I love Earl Grey tea, not every day, but sometimes I get a weird little craving for it. I always think Earl Grey tea tastes like Fruit Loops. I don't know if I'm the only one. Comment down below. Do you think that? I don't know. I really like to have this when I'm kind of craving Earl Grey tea, but I'm kind of craving something else. It's the perfect happy medium. And the last one is by a brand called T2. It's called their Tummy Tea. This is a loose leaf tea. I love loose leaf teas. I love making tea that's loose. What? No. What I'm trying to say is I really enjoy the process of making loose leaf tea, and I think in general it tastes probably better. This says it's a wonderful minty after dinner treat. This really helps with digestion. If you kind of have a bit of a queasy, upset stomach, this is really good. It's nice to have this kind of like, yeah, after dinner. It says it's got peppermint, licorice root. Can you tell I love licorice? Fennel and marigold flower. So it's kind of florally, but not too much. I just find this is a really calming, relaxing, unoffensive tea that helps with my tummy sometimes. Now I thought I'd show you a few of my favorite mugs. I'm gonna start with this one, which was in a recent vlog of mine. It's called the Keep Cup, and this was a Christmas gift to me from Aslan, and I love it so much. I love bringing this to the park when I walk Reggie. Like I said, I make a tea first thing in the morning, and I like to take it with me. It's just a nice experience to take a hot cup of tea out into the cold. I don't know why. So this is kind of cool because it's glass for one thing, so you have to be careful. You can get lots of different designs. This one has a cork like handle thing on it, so it's really easy to hold it and grip it. And the lid kind of looks like this, so you can take this and swivel it, and then it's open and you drink out of there, and then you can just close it again like that. So that is the Keep Cup. I really like it, and if you're looking for a nice size travel mug that isn't like gigantic, this is a good one. I love the Starbucks You Are Here collection mugs. Whenever I go to North America, I try to get a mug from the city that I'm in. I have a couple of these. This was actually given to me by a viewer in New York. Obviously, this is a New York mug, and they're really cool. They have like different colors on the inside. It's a nice size mug, feels good in the hand, and it just reminds me of places that I've been. So I love them so much. I have one from California. I have one from New York, Toronto, Dallas. Yeah. I really like those mugs. If you're Canadian, you will know the Canadian love for Tim Hortons. This is, I have a lot of Tim Hortons mugs, but this is probably my favorite. I feel like it looks the most like retro-ish, and it's really simple, and that's what I like about it. I like the size. I like that it goes up like this. And I don't know, I just really like drinking out of this mug. It kind of makes me feel a little more at home when I'm in England and I am not in Canada. So I just really like it. This beautiful donut mug, donut. I love donuts. This beautiful donut mug was also given to me by a viewer. You know, there's something about this mug. It's just the handle. It's so smooth. It just curves into your hands perfectly. I would die. But I just bit my tongue. I would die to get more of these mugs. I love the design. I love the style of illustration. I love donuts. And when I put my tea in here in the morning, it just feels just that much sweeter. This Beautimus thing has been going around on the blogs because it's such a little gem, isn't it? It's a simple mug that is just plain white. It has a really pretty gold rim, and then it has a gold lip print there. So kind of like if you were wearing gold lipstick, that's what would happen. I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the ceramic artist? Potter? I don't know what the technical term is for that. Of the person who made this. I cannot remember it, but I will put her name up right here. I got this mug in Denmark. It is so beautiful. It's really slim and thin, and it fits a lot of tea, and it's just beautiful. I love simple things, and this is probably my favorite mug of all time. I wish I got like 3,000 more. It's kind of like the mug that's always dirty. Like I drink a cup of tea and then I instantly wash it out and put another cup of tea in it. It's so beautiful. I love her little stamp that she puts at the bottom. And yeah, if you're ever in Denmark, check it out. Last but not least, it is of our dog Reggie. So this is one of my favorite pictures of Reggie on the beach. And then on the other side, it's like the close-up of his hilarious face. It's funny. I don't know, I just really like Reggie. So, you know, if I can have Reggie on everything, if I could have like Reggie wallpaper, I'd probably do that. Like, no lie. Okay, so that was a lot of tea talk for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your favorite kinds of teas because I'm always up for trying more tea. I love them. I was thinking of doing a video like my favorite tea accessories and like my favorite tea, like, you know, what kind of sugar I use and milk and how I actually make my tea and my kettle and just talking about like tea appliances because as I was kind of like doing this video, I realized I have a lot of tea related things. Like a lot of tea related things. So give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do that in the next couple of weeks, a couple of months, whenever I can potentially get around to it. Let me know with a thumbs up. And I think that's everything. As you can see, I've been plugging my own Instagram page back here. You can follow me at essiebutton. I'm on Twitter as well at essiebutton, and I have Tumblr now too, essiebutton.tumblr.com. And I think that's everything. I might go make a cup of tea right now. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Bitty to use, but I mean, I used the whole thing up pretty much, so yeah, that's a really good one. Oh guys, oh my god. Who's gonna clean up this mess when I mess this up?